Hello, good evening. Whew, that was a bit of a rush. I'm not even set up properly yet. So bear with 2 seconds. It has been one of them days where I've not stopped, but I don't actually know what I've done. Come on. So, and it's been quite warm, hasn't it? So, right. I was going to say, I think I've got volume on my computer. There we go. Right, I think I am nearly there now. So it is Monday. We are going to be playing with our monthly make set, which is that gorgeous teacup, and we're going to play with the opposite floral. So last week we played with the 2 big florals. This week we're going to play with a little group of florals that sit really nicely and easily in our cup. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nearly there. Right. I'm all caught up now. So, yeah. The biggest thing I forgot was to cut some card. Kind of what you needed to craft with. So I was just about to go live and it's like, nope, I've not got any card. But I have now. So I've been back and cut that. So evening, Maxine. Right. So I think we are all good to go. So let me... Ooh, my camera's not in the right place. Definitely not in the right place. Now it is. There we go. Well, you can tell it's going to be one of them nights. I have got A5 in front, not A5, 7B5 in front of me. We might actually have a bit of a play because I didn't realise I'd got that cut out there. So this is the one we're going to be playing with tonight. And I've got my mask, so we might have a play with that as well. And I am hoping... Evening, Mum. Where's my cup gone? Oh, I think it's going to be one of them nights. Nothing's where I left it. You can see the big floral. So let me grab that. And, sorry, all you're seeing is my arms grabbing things from the other side of the table. Oops. Can't find the cup. Can't find my cup. I don't know what I'll do. I might... Right, there he is. Knew it wouldn't be far away. It is. The reason I wanted to find the cup is I wanted to find which way we're going to do our card. And I think... I can't remember if it just... It's a bit snug, but it will just fit. Evening, Rachel. So, I'm going to grab that piece. Right, I'll calm down now. Now I think I've got all my bits and bobs. Let's put my paintbrush back where it should be. My desk is a right mess at the moment. You're all saying what's new there. I know. So, 5B7 in front of me. It's cut down, so it's got a bit of a trim around it. I thought we were getting a friend then. Nope. Nope. He was going to come out and play tonight, but then we were running a bit late with tea. So he's not coming to play tonight. Anyway, colours. I've got mustard seed on my desk. It's shouting out. We've had a beautiful day, haven't we? So I think mustard seed and I've got broken china, tumbled glass. No, I want something a bit more. Actually, worn lipstick might do it. A bit of a pink and yellow piece on the side. Basically, I want my cup and then I want a bit of colour and interest on this side. That's my vague idea of what we're doing tonight. So, I'm going to get going and we'll see where we end up. There we go. So I'm just going to add a few little splodges on here. Kind of want to make it go halfway without making it go halfway, if that makes sense. So I want it to look like it's gone halfway, but my cup is going to come over it, so I need it to be quite pale towards the middle. Yeah, that made total sense in my brain, but it probably didn't make much sense coming out of my mouth. Oops. There we go. So I've got a bit of yellow. I'm going to grab a bit of pink. And you'll notice I've gone for quite pale shades. And there is method to my madness, because I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to cut out She says she's gone for pale shades, and then one lipstick comes along and just it's like bam into it. Not normally this pink, but make it work. Do a bit around the edge as well. There we go. Right. So a little area of colour, not in too much. Just nice squirted on me anti-static badge then. I'm going to move that before I do, because I don't think an anti-static bag would be very happy if it was sprayed. Right, so I'm not loving how that is looking, so I'm going to give it a bit of a spritz. There we go. And then I'm going to take some very, very crumpled up kitchen roll. I could have put some cling film on it if I wanted to, but I just want a little bit of texture without doing too much to it. And it probably looks like I've done nothing on screen. Right, I'm not going to take any more away. I'm going to just dry that off. So I hope everyone's been enjoying the lovely day we've had today. I must admit, my poor washing's been in and out all day. I kept thinking it was going to rain, and it didn't. See, that looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, a lot better. You can see. There we go. Let's get this clean again. Not that my desk is ever clean. Even Bear said that the other day. He was crafting while I was packing some orders, and he said, "Mummy, do you never clean this desk?" I tried to clean it, it just doesn't like being clean. It doesn't stay very clean, my desk. Right, so this is the stamp set we're going to use tonight, and we've got this gorgeous Life is Better with Flowers, because that is true, isn't it? Even if they do make me sneeze a little bit, they still make me smile. So I am just trying to find, oh, everything's not where it should be. One of them days. Can't find my nice curved one, I'll have to use a square one. So I'm going to use this one and just, you know where this is going, don't you? Yeah, bring it in from the side. Create my own little background. I do love these very formal sentiments, yeah, so they've got very formal font, because I think they work wonderful in backgrounds, which is why I've started doing them a little bit more often, you might have noticed. You can make such lovely backgrounds with them. Going in with yellow, and then yes, I will be going back in with my pink as well. Could it be rude not to? You can't leave one out, can you? So I'm just going to give my stamp a quick wash, because again it's oxide, and we all know oxide doesn't really like, well, it contaminates each other, doesn't it? And we don't want that. Oops, I have to have my tissue on there, that'll never work either. I'm going to grab this woolen lipstick. And just keep building up with our colours. I'm not introducing any more colours because we're going to have lots and lots of interest, aren't we, where we stamp our, I was going to say teapot, our teacup in a minute. I'm going to do that one down here. There we go. Right, I'm not going to do any more. Ooh, there we go. And then let me just wipe. Got all sorts down this side, haven't we? So, not a bad little background, is it? Quick and easy one. And I'm going to come and pop this down there. But before we do that, let's get this dry. The reason I always say if you're going to stamp it over your oxides is make sure you dry it first. It's because any moisture here, it'll kind of repel your black ink, and we don't want that. So you'll find your image gets a little bit blotchy, and we don't want that if it's going to be the focal for your card, do we? Definitely not. I'm actually thinking I want to do a bit of splattering as well. Before we move on to anything else, let's try the yellow. It might not work, but it might. That's a lot of yellow. There we go. So I just think it needs something else. I could have gone and grabbed a texture stamp. Oops, that got my belly rather than the paper. Quite a few people, Mum's saying she's going to make some cards for Macmillan coffee mornings, and I've known quite a few people have said that they're going to be doing that. And I've had a few people asking as well for the coffee cup, which we are working on. It will be the last week in August when that will be released, but I'm trying to make it so it fits the this one. And there'll be a new sentiment to go with it as well, a new arrangement to go with it. Now this is shouting out to me that I should have got the Distress inks, the Distress spritz on there, you know, the shiny ones. Let's just have a little bit of pink as well. It is a really good idea to use. They're also a nice, I think it was Susie, wasn't it, that you did a group with them, this stamp set, because they are quite a nice stamp set to use. A reliable stamp set. You know what I mean? You always know you're going to get a decent card from it, no matter what you do with it. I like stamp sets like that. As you can probably tell. Right. See, that looks way better, doesn't it? And I think when we've done our cup, we will doodle around the edge as well. I said that out loud, so if I forget later on, how effective. Evening, Noala. I think the sun's finally coming out today. It's been really, really hot all day, but the sun's been nowhere to be seen. It's been quite overcast. I think it's finally showing itself. And we're meant to be getting a aurora borealis tonight, aren't we? Hopefully, should be able to see it tonight again. Because I missed the last one. Can't remember what we were doing, but I missed it. And then I saw all these fabulous pictures of it last time. I'd missed it completely. So hopefully tonight it'll come down low enough for us to be able to see. A friend of mine, she gets to see them all, but because she's up in the hills. I'm hoping we get to see it tonight. I'm going to stamp this down in this bottom corner. I'm hoping I've stamped it low enough. And if you notice, I am just pressing where the design is because I've been a very messy stamper. I've been inking it up a lot. So, just going to go where my image is, and I am pressing a little bit harder where that Distress Oxide is. There we go. See, that looks nice by itself, doesn't it? Don't know why I'm waving that stamp around. I need to take it off so I can use the stamping block. I'll just wave it around, see what happens with it. Put that back on here, or else I'll lose it. I knew it didn't go on that one. And then this one. Please, please, please let me. Oh. Oh, look at that. Not quite giving myself enough room. I should have gone down another couple of milli. Alright. We will. No. We will work with it. So I do need this stamp back. So I'm just going to create a really quick little mask. There we go. And I need a piece of paper. There's got to be a piece of paper somewhere on my desk I can just use. Squeaky chair time, isn't it? So all I'm going to do is ink up my coffee cup, my teacup, because I just need this line here. Ink everywhere. Because I just need to move that image down a little bit. Now normally, if I'd have spaced this right, you wouldn't have to worry about this. But because I didn't space it right, I'm having to do a quick fix it job. So I'm just going to come and cut right down this middle line. There we go. And I'm just going to trim down here as well, only because I need a bit of help of where to position it. So let's just go in there. But you can, this one, it does sit neatly in it, apart from when you dozy duck like I was then and didn't position it right. See, tonight was all about showing you how easily you just stamp the cup and stamp the middle bit. But oh no, I stamped it in the wrong place. So I just want a little bit of tape because I'm just detacking it a bit. There we go. Right, so now I can just move my stamp down until we are happy with where it's going. Still going to be snug, very snug, but it will fit. But it looks quite nice without the top bits in, doesn't it? bring that up, and I'm going to cheat. I'm going to turn it around so I can see what I'm doing. Instead of waggling it everywhere, I can now see this top corner, which is causing me the problems. Let's go down a little bit more. There we go. So I can see it now. But literally, if I'd have moved it down a couple of millimetres, we wouldn't have been having this pickle. And there we go. Oh, come on. Thank you. And now I'm going to take that away. There we go. Yep. Let's give it a quick dry. And my cup. Right, so cup, what should we do? Actually, I was going to mask my cup off, wasn't I? So, when I was doing my samples for this one, I created a mask and I didn't realise I'd left it in. So I'm going to use it. So all I've done is I stamped it onto a random bit of paper. I think it's actually some Christmas paper. I know, random. And then I've just cut out that centre bit so that we can decorate our little mug. But I'm going to grab some more washi tape. I'm trying not to get in a pickle again tonight. So I can either use... See, that's why I mess up, Susie, so everybody can, you know, see what not to do. And then, you know, I can mess up so you don't have to. That's the one, isn't it? Right, so, ooh, decision time, decision time. I think I might just use the big flower. It does look quite nice, doesn't it? So we could go and pop that in there. Or we could use... I'm not going to put this one down because I've already had a pickle once today. Don't need 2 pickles in a day. I'm going to go with this one, and then we've used every stamp set in this month's monthly make. So I'm just going to pop this one on. And move that over. All these chairs very squeaky tonight. I'm going to ink this one up. And then I just need to be careful I don't get this bit of my card as well. So there we go. So there's nothing worse than masking off an area and then going, oops, and you ended up stamping where you didn't want to. I'm going to line up exactly where I had it last time because that looks quite nice. So I'm just pressing, and I'm pressing really hard around where my mask is. And the reason for that is because if you think about it, you've got a layer of paper and then it drops down to where you actually want the ink to go. So just make sure you give it a good press around the edge. And we can lift that off. Move all my masks out of the way. Now, we've got a very fancy little teacup with some rather fetching flowers and our saucer that's floating in the middle. Yep. Evening, Susie. I was going to say, if you've been enjoying this warm day, but not if you've been in work. Unless you've got air conditioning, then I am very jealous. I'll do anything for a bit of air conditioning. Right, it's decision time. You can tell I go quiet when it's decision time. I am going to use Brusho, and then these guys are going to be in pen, I think. But I do love a bit of gamboge for my cup, and we're going to have crimson and a bit of leaf as well, because I think I don't know what it is. To me, when I'm working with the Brusho on these cups, it looks like it is more like a china cup, yeah, because you get that kind of watercolour washed effect that you generally get on beautiful china tea sets. I remember when Rosie was young, she used to love having like tea parties and things, and the amount of like teacups and things we had, it was unbelievable, because you had to have the very best teacups. If you were going to have a tea party, you needed to have the best. So again, I am just starting off with a very, very quick wash of colour. Might not have been the best choice of colour because of having that yellow down at the bottom, but I hadn't thought it through at that point. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to dry my brush off as well because it's a bit soggy. Ooh. I would do that, don't I? And that is the benefit of having a bit of a soggy. I've gone too hard with the water because my paper was really wet then, so it let me get rid of me whoopsie. Maxine's off to walk the dogs, don't blame you. It's definitely cooling down a little bit. Not a whole lot, a little bit. I think it's getting there, isn't it? Just keep adding bits in until you are happy. There we go. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. There we go. Right, leaf time. And you'll notice as well, because the Brusho, the Distress Oxide we've got here, wasn't, I put it quite thick here but less as I came across. You'll notice it's going behind my teacup. Yep, so there was method in my madness. Again, we're just going to paint this quick leaf. I nearly painted a petal. Nope, leaf time. There we go. Really doesn't take much, does it? You just blot it on. But what I am going to do before I do anything else, I'm just going to give it a quick dry. It was a bit soggy that last little bit. There we go. I'm just going to do a little bit of pink. Ooh! That wasn't a little bit of pink, that was a whole lot of pink came out then. Definitely didn't need that much, did I? Every time I touch it, I either get too much. It's a bit better. It's really easy to colour this cup, isn't it? Okay, and I think I'm going to, I should have done it before, but I think I'm going to do a little bit of gold with my gel pen. In that centre there. Now, I am quite happy. Yeah, I can pick that pink up off my desk. Yeah, no I can't. I was being a bit optimistic, wasn't I? Ooh. Oh, it's just getting worse and worse. There we go. Right, I think I've kind of got it under control. Right, before I do anything else, I just want a little bit of, like, almost shading on here. So, there is a bit of weathered wood. I think this one does work really well for a little bit of shading. I could have used my pencil, but I've got a paintbrush in my hand tonight, so I am not afraid to use it. I need to add a little bit, there we go. Again, just coming in. And then I am going to do, I wasn't going to, but I've decided I am going to do a little bit round my flower as well. And you'll notice as everything I do, I go in gently first and then with my pale colours, and then I start going in with my darker ones. Oh, I'm just spreading pink ink everywhere. Definitely know what colour I've been working on tonight. And then obviously if I pop a little bit of gold in there as well, it will look like a very fine china cup, won't it? And now it's time for our little floral arrangement. I'm going to turn it around, I think. Right, so I think I've seen a green pen on my desk, and I have. It's already out of the box. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to take the drawer out so I can see all the colours in one go. To make it a little bit easier. Now, colours. We've got pink and yellow so far, haven't we? So I need greens for my foliage. And I'm thinking, what's that look like? Yep. Oops. Throwing them at myself now. I want a bit of purple. That should look fine. So that's that one. And foliage. It's this one. I always do it in yellow, and I think I want to stick to my purples. Oh, that's pink. Purples and blues, make it stand out. Oh, that's a bit too blue. I want blue, but not blue. Maybe try that one, shall we? That's the one. Have a bit of that one. So as always, foliage first. Don't know why, it is just a habit. And I know I've missed one out, but that is for a reason. Add a little bit more. Okay. Oops. This will look really good with autumn colours as well, won't it? We've got that extra foliage in there, but that'll look nice in like in oranges and browns. Evening, Lynn. The colours are coming together, aren't they, on this one? Oops. Straw didn't want to go back in. I'm just playing. I've had a few whoopsies tonight, but you know, that wasn't what I meant to do with this one. I meant to do that one. And again, because these, I'm having one of them nights, aren't I? Because these images are sketches, you don't have to colour them in perfectly. You can just add little bits to it. Little bits of colour, and it's soon. I think it actually looks really nice when you leave little bits of white when you're colouring these in. Okay. And I'm going to go for it. I've still got this one. There we go. Thought I'd got a colour out for it. I've got blue out. Don't get many blue flowers, do you? Right. Now, it's coming together, this one. So it's a bit bendy, so we'll sort that out in a second. Right, I do think I still want to doodle. Doodle. That's the one. Doodle. Put my teeth back in. And have we got everything? We've used a bit of everything, haven't we, on this one? So I'm going to use this one, I think. Yes. So I need a scrap piece of card. Go structure. Oh, use that size, it's nice and clean. So I've decided to use Have a Nice Day. So this one comes with the big floral, which we've used on our cup. I know sometimes I just start grabbing stamps, don't I? And I don't always say where they've come from. There we go. So we've got Have a Nice Day. It reminds me of a song, that one. I don't think it says, I don't think it's Have a Nice Day. Little lady started some new songs, new tunes on the guitar because she's moved up a grade level. And it's really strange because you get used to her playing the same songs over and over again, and then when she changes it's like, whoa, what's that? So you notice her playing a guitar, whereas you don't normally notice her I mean, she's playing the stuff that she's been practicing for a while. So I'm just having a bit of a root to see if I have any darkish pink. I think that would look quite nice, wouldn't it? And it keeps our colour scheme all together. Ooh, ooh, I do. Look at that. It's like the perfect colour. So I am just going to grab, I'm going to pop it in this bottom corner, I think. And glue. Oh, thank you, Noel. I think it's coming together. It was a bit of a whoopsie earlier on, but we recovered. That's the main thing, isn't it? We recovered from it. And now, ooh, that was not a good cut. No, we'll do the side first. We recovered. I think sometimes that's what it's about, isn't it? You just keep going and then... Ooh, should have left how it was. And it either works or it doesn't. But normally, 9 times out of 10, you will be able, if you have a bit of a whoopsie like I did, you can normally fix it, can't you? So I'm just going to do, I'm going to do some doodling around our other card. But I'm also going to do a little bit around here. Because it's just shouting out to decorate that corner, isn't it? Might as well do the doodling on here as well. So I'm not going to go anywhere near my image, because then it gets a bit confused. What's your image? What's your doodlage? If doodlage is even a word. It is now. Not even just do a little bit in there. Leave it like that. That's going to go there. I'm thinking it might just want a little bit of ribbon. I'm into my ribbon at the moment. I think it's because I can get to it. It's right in front of me. And every time I move... Oh, yes, that's the one, isn't it? It's not like me to pick the first one. So, I might have a bit of a pickle here. I ran the tape out earlier, but... Where there's a will. Let's use some white tape now. Normally I would be using my red tape just because it's a little bit stronger. But without going rooting. My ribbon's actually purple. I'll snip it off at an angle, in case I fancy putting a little bit on in a minute. I might not decide to. Can't decide. Do I want a little bit of a... Come on. Come on. Thank you. No, I think it's too much, isn't it? Might fit at the top. In there. There we go. Right, I'm going to finish it off using my white tape. Normally I would prefer to use my red. But this one's actually quite sticky. Tell that corner's curling. This one. sticking my fingers to it now. No wonder it's not sticking to my card. Just taped myself to my card. There we go. Right. Ooh. See, if I didn't do the sound effects, you probably wouldn't have noticed that I was stuck really skew squiff, would you? But because I stand there and go, ooh. Yeah. There we go. Falling off my chair again. No, I'll be using foam pads, but I've still not ordered any new ones. I thought I'd box them, but I don't. I'd reuse the box that says foam pads. There's definitely not foam pads in there anymore. Not sure about the ribbon. We might keep it, we might not. But, oh, gold. We wanted to do a little bit of gold, didn't we? Just to finish off our very posh China teacup. So I'm just going to add, because every China teacup has a little bit of like gold leafing on it, or what do you call it? Add a little bit of sparkle. I would do if my pen wanted to play. And little sketchy bits, and again, it really doesn't matter. Can you see, just added that little bit of gold. Yeah. There you go. So we've used everything, all of them out of our monthly make this month, this week. So we did have to do a bit of well, fixing, shall we say, on our cup and our little floral stamp, but I think it works quite well. I'm pretty chuffed with that. Except for it's about 3mm too high that way, but we won't go into that again because, you know, yeah. Anyway, so we used mustard seed, one lipstick in the background. I think that makes a beautiful combination. Just splodged some on, gave it a quick spritz, and then we used the Life is Better with Flowers stamp to create that beautiful background, and it's also got some splatters on there. Don't know if you can quite see. There we go. That's just ordinary oxide. I should have got my Distress spritz out, shouldn't I? But anyway, it does look pretty cool. I do love that cup though. I do love masking it like that. Anyway, let's see if my mouse wants to work. It does. Yay! Anyway, that is it for me tonight. Now, we are out of the office from tomorrow right through until the bank holiday weekend, but we'll be back bank holiday Monday for our next monthly make. I have done some videos, so over the next couple of weeks you will still get lots and lots of inspiration. There's lots of posts going out there. There will be a sneaky peek at what's coming up in autumn's monthly make, which again is another, not autumn's, September's monthly make. It is a really, really nice stamp set. I might have just given a bit away, a bit of a sneaky peek away there. How many years have we been doing this? I've never ever slipped up. I did then. So yeah, back bank holiday weekend, bank holiday Monday at a slightly earlier time. Oh no, it'll be 7 o'clock on bank holiday Monday. For some more monthly make fun. Like I say, we have got some videos coming your way as well whilst we are out of the office. What else did I have to say? Sneaky peek at monthly make. And something else that's very exciting. Susie's asking. I'm not sure, Susie. I will double check for you on that one, and I will send you a quick message later. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. I will have to go and look for you. See you there, Susie. But yeah, sneaky peek coming up, back in Bank Holiday Monday at 7. More monthly make. Fun. And I did give a clue. Anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I will see you on Bank Holiday Monday. Do take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.